This is the so-called pyramid with the shining eye. Even Jim used it for his new bestseller. So it means it is a very, very famous but also very, very old symbol. And this is the only existing really pyramid with the eye. It has exactly 13 steps, like the pyramid on the $1. And very strange, our exhibition where I showed this pyramid in original in Vienna, the opening was on 21st of June 2001, and this crop circle appeared in Eastfield in England on the 21st of June 2001. And the next circle, the pyramid with the eye, was showing on 21st of July 2002 in Beacon Hill. It's the pyramid with the eye and the 33 lines. 33, 7, 9, 13. Always in my research I find these numbers. The strange thing with this one and other artifacts found in Ecuador, that if you put black light on it, the eye shines really very, very strong. And the natural color is kind of light green and gray. And the most impressive for me was that on the bottom of the pyramid, you have here in gold inlays the Orion constellation and an unknown writing. This unknown writing we found on stones all over the world. In Ecuador, in Colombia, in Illinois, in Gloucester, France, in Calabria, Italy, in Turkmenistan, in Malta, and Rex Gilroy has some pictures on his website, and I found out that some of the stones he shows with unknown writing presents the same writing. That means there must have existed a global civilization long, long time ago. And there was only one man able to translate this language, Professor Kurt Schildmann. He was the president of the German Linguistic Association. He spoke and wrote more than 40 languages perfect. And he could translate this writing, and he called it pre-Sanskrit, because it's older than the oldest writing. And the translation of these 4 letters on the bottom of the pyramid was, "The Son of the Creator comes." And when an American professor with his Tuareg friend from Northern Africa, Tuareg, was watching this picture on Project Camelot interview, he was contacting me. And he was informing me that his Tuareg friend was shocked when he saw this writing, because he said it looks like our former writing, and one sentence he could translate, that was son. And the Tuaregs are on the research of Professor Marcel Homais. He was a famous French archaeologist, and he was writing a book, and he was writing that the Tuaregs, on his research, had a connection to the sunken continent Atlantis. And even if you read the Bible, there is the sentence, until the building of the Tower of Babel, the whole human spoke one language. And we found definitely stones with the same writing all over the world on different continents. And for example, the stones from Gloucester, France, they were found already in 1924. So who could have been able to make stones before 1924 and bring them from South America to North America, even to Australia, in the hope that one day archaeologists find it and they break their brain, what could it be? Here you have one artifact from the same place showing how to hold the pyramid. You see here the 2 eyes, you see the right hand, on the right hand the pyramid, and on top of the pyramid the left hand. On the next stone you see a man sitting on a stone, holding the pyramid, having something flat like a helmet on his head, with a kind like antenna going up to this object. From his eyes, rays are going out, and here you can see two both men or people. And here is the helmet, a flat metal helmet, and here you can see that something was broken away. Maybe this was this helmet and this antenna was not found there. Another strange artifact is this big cup with 12 little cups. On the big cup you have a perfect star constellations, and we did research with a computer program, astronomical program, and we found two ages fitting these star constellation. One was about 12,000 years ago, and the other one was 0, meaning starting of our 2010 years calendar. So if I would like to talk a funny story, I would say maybe this could be the Graal, but who knows? 12 little cups, one big cup. The big one is inside very magnetical, outside nearly nothing. And I talked with many geologists, they said it is impossible. If the stone includes iron material, it must be the same magnetically from both sides. This cup is not. And here you see the perfect star constellation with Orion, Pleiadian, Betelgeuse, and these three big stars are building a perfect pyramid. And also the inlays of the stars are shining very strong if you put black light on it. Here you have small cups, and you can see the numbers. They are looking like the Mayan numbers, but they are different, a little bit different. This is a stone plate with the same star constellation with two figurines, both looking up, and also the eyes and the star constellation is shining under black light very strong and lightly. This is damaged here. It had the form of a heart, and if you look here you can see the closed eyes, the nose, the mouth, the long bird and the long hair, here damaged also. Geologists explained me the nature does not change the color in a stone perfectly on one place from brown to black, so there is no explanation how this black color could have been made. And if you look very sharp to this face, many of my friends, when they saw first time this picture, they said it looks like the Shroud of Turin. So now we have an inlay in Israel, we have a big cup, we have 12 little cups, and we have a hard stone with a face which looks like the Shroud of Turin. Of course, it could not be the Graal, because those pieces must be older or the same age like the world map. That means that they might be older than 10,000 years. Of course, those artifacts are not accepted by the official archaeologists in Ecuador, because, as I said, they do not have any connection to any accepted or researched pre-Columbian culture in South America, especially this cobra head. The cobra never existed in South America, and on the underside of the cobra head you have 7 points here, and you have again here 33 markings. Again here we have the 7 and 33. Also shining very strong under black light. And this is a so-called Kundalini stone. You see here the sexual energy is going on the backbone up to the third eye. Kundalini never existed in any pre-Columbian culture. It comes from Asia. Dolphin must have been also a very important animal in the past in other civilizations, because this is a perfect done dolphin head. Also the inlays very strong, shining under black light. This is a so-called stone helmet or a stone ball. You can put it on your shoulders, or you can lay it down and put your head inside. And when we had the exhibition in Vienna, some acupuncture doctors told me that the inlays here are exactly the points, the energy points they are using for the acupuncture. Acupuncture also does not exist in former pre-Columbian cultures. Here you can see how you can use it, or you can lay it down and put your head inside. And a few months ago, they found in this area an unfinished even. A spiral, also shining under black light, very strong. And here again, a jade plate with 7 rows, perfect, done, which is even not easy in our days. And also when you put it under black light, it's shining very strong. Then there is a stone pyramidal form with the pyramid with the eye and many strange symbols, and some of them I found in the book from Churchward, The Sunken Continent Mu. He did a lot of research on Mu and Atlantis, and some of the symbols, unknown symbols on this pyramidal stone we found also in his book. Another pyramidal stone, another one, always the pyramid with the eye. And also in Churchward's book about the sunken continent Mu, you can find the pyramid with the eye. So that means it's not only the symbol of the Knight Templars, or later on from the Masonics, or even now on the $1. The pyramid with the eye must have been a very, very important, powerful symbol.